I graduated from Beijing Performing Arts Academy. A year later, when I got into school, our higher class graduated. We don't have any flute players. So the school contacted me and says, do you want to learn this? So I was like, oh, if you provide the teacher, I'll learn it because our orchestra really need it. They provide the music, they provide the teacher, they give me the instrument. After a year down the road, because we're playing a lot of minority group music, promoting different cultures, so I started requiring more. Do you want to learn the gourd pipe? I said, okay. Do you want to learn this? I said, okay. So since the second year, I learned from the bamboo. That's just starting. I'm getting more and more into different wind instruments. At the same time, I learned a lot from learning this kind of different ethnic groups, because at the same time you learn the music, you have to learn their culture. You have to learn the reason why they're the way the music developed. So actually I'm kind of glad that I took the chance, I learned the instrument. This instrument is very popular, which pretty much everybody know what it is. It's traditional wind instrument, Chinese category we call bamboo flute. The main difference between our bamboo flute with the Western flute is 2 points. One is made of bamboo. It's not steel. It's not wooden. Second, we have an extra opening we call membrane holes, which is a very thin paper we put on the bamboo. That's where make our bamboo a little bit brighter, the sound more loose. Always you can hear zzz, little this kind of sound in our music. This instrument called Wei Hou is very similar to the gourd pipe I demonstrated earlier. We have a reed insert just like the one inside the gourd pipe. That's why the two different instruments sound similar but not exactly the same. And this instrument also very popular in the similar area around Yunnan province. The sound of the instrument is more loose, more free than the gourd pipe, because this one don't have the chamber over or covering the reed, so the sounds more directly from the bamboo and translate outside. It's very similar to the gourd pipe. It's only different. The gourd pipe is playing vertically, this one playing this way, just like the bamboo flute. The instrument I'm holding right now, in Chinese name we call Hu Lu Si. We translate in the English, we call gourd pipe. It's very popular in southern part of China, the province called Yunnan province. It is very popular with the minority groups. Their culture is just happy. Every time they see something, they can just sing. And they go out, meet friends, they sing. They have festival, they sing. This instrument is go everywhere with them. And that's why it's so popular in that particular region. They use this instrument as like they're talking. They may not share language, but they share the culture, and also they share the music. This instrument is have 7 holes, 6 in the front, 1 in the back, and it's only contain 1 octave, maybe 8 notes. and the sounds are very smooth. This part is real gourd. That's why we call it gourd pipe. And we have 3 bamboo insert into the gourd. People will ask, how come if you only need 1 bamboo in the center, why you have 2 on the side? There's different version of this instrument. More traditionally, which is the one you see right here, the one in the middle contain most of the notes. The 2 on the side, sometimes because the notes so limited, we want to promote this instrument. What we do is put 2 on the side. Nowadays, we put 2 extra reed inside, so sometimes we can have 1 or 2 extra notes. If you travel around in China, and sometimes you might have a little bit hard time to learn from the local people, because in China we have 56 different minority groups. Our language is so different. You can call it Mandarin, but there are a lot of subgroups. Music translates to the language translates to music. Sometimes if you don't know what they're talking about, it's really hard. And this area, the Yunnan province, is more difficult for our northerners to go there to learn. Sometimes the musician went to the Yunnan to get the music is not by understand what they're talking about, it's follow their melody, follow their folk sounds. And sometimes they don't talk to you, they sing to you. So even sometimes you don't understand exactly what they're talking about, but by the melody, you can feel the theme of the group, theme of the music. From my personal experience, I believe before we put our hands on this instrument, when we listen to it, it's very relaxing. It's very carefree. Because their culture is promoting this kind of feelings, promoting their lifestyles. In their Yunnan province, since they have a lot of rivers, they have a lot of minerals, they have a lot of different things, they never have to really worry what's gonna happen tomorrow if we don't have food. It never happened before, so it's never gonna happen, because they can go get fish, they can go eat different vegetables, even they don't plant themselves, it will grow on its own. So their lifestyle is very directly related to the music. They're very carefree, and they see something they like, they'll sing it. They see somebody they like, they'll sing to you or to him. So when you play their instrument, you really have to listen from your heart and understand why they're playing this way. In our categories, the bamboo flute, we split in half. 2 different styles, northern and southern. For the southern style, which is beyond the Changjiang River, the way they're playing the bamboo flute, they most likely go for a bigger flute. And the reason for that, they always be accompaniment for the local operas. You can see the difference. This is the one I just introduced to you guys, which is the southern style, which is getting bigger. And this two is northern style. Most likely you will hear not as often inside the local opera. You will hear lots in street fairs, street parades. You will see the people carrying different instruments, carrying different drums, and will be inside one of those areas. This instrument we call 唢呐. In English, we translate double reed trumpet. This instrument originally came through Silk Road from Middle Eastern. Even nowadays, you go to India, go to Middle Eastern, you still can see similar instrument. Of course, there's different styles in China because our country is so big. Up north, with the border with Russia, their local area is very cold because all the mountains, snow, and very cold in the winter. And because they always see really tall trees, they will see really big mountains. So when they're playing, it's wide open. You can hear from miles away, bang, bang, bang. Also, if you close your eyes when playing, it's supposed to bring you to some open areas. It's very wide open. You can think maybe not on the beach, maybe on the really wide open mountains. That's how their music translate, how their language translate to their music.
A long time ago, a beautiful lady and a handsome man fell in love. They swore to be in love forever. But a jealous monster wanted the lady for himself, and so he abducted her and told her she could never go home again. She wouldn't eat, wouldn't drink, and wouldn't talk. So the monster cut her tongue out. "If you won't talk to me," he said, "you won't talk to anyone." A little bird found her tongue and took it back to the lady. He told her to put it into a piece of bamboo and blow on it. The sound would be like her voice. The bamboo flute would talk for her. She played and put all her feeling into the song. And the bird took the music and carried it around the world. The young man heard the song, followed the bird, killed the monster, and saved the young lady. The man's name was Ba, and the lady's name was Wu. So ever since, the flute has been called Ba Wu.